It's time for this week's Figure It Out. Man, I'm going to put a picture up in the corner of what I put up last week. I just knew I had y'all. I knew it. It doesn't like anything. But I put the second picture up. I think that's how you got it. Within 2 hours. Within 2 hours, somebody guessed it. Let's talk about what some of the other guesses were before we talk about what it is. We had a couple here that said M. Delaner lava field. And that's what I thought a lot of y'all would look at and say it's a lava field. It's actually limestone, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Had somewhere in Mexico. That was everything metal detecting. Had a couple guesses for Hawaii, which is, lava fields and all. Figured that was a good guess there. But the correct answer comes from Lisa. Lisa, you got it right. It is hell. Hell, Grand Cayman. Yep, it's a city in Grand Cayman Islands called Hell. Man, I can't believe she got that quick within 2 hours. Lisa, put down below in the comments and tell us how you knew. You had to have been there and remember that picture with the little things in the background there. It had to have to get it like that. I don't know how else you could have got it. But anyway, yes, there is a city called Hell. And it's in the Grand Caymans. The reason why we went there, we go on a lot of cruises. And you go to the same ports a lot. I've been to Grand Cayman, diving, snorkeling, doing all kinds of stuff. But, they give you different options to go on different excursions. And one of them, we've been in a lot of them, and one of them said, go to Hell. So we went to Hell in Grand Cayman. And it's really a tourist attraction. It's kind of just fun to just get out and do different things. It doesn't have to be something extraordinary. This place is about the size, half of the size of a football field, so it's not a real big place. What I'll do, I'll go put some pictures up here. I'm going to go down the corner and put some pictures up here. Here you see the picture on the roof showing welcome to Hell, coming into town. And they wonder how did they get the name Hell for that place. And if you look at the pictures I showed last week, it's actually a limestone formation that some type of algae gets into it, turns it black, and grows this growth off of it. It looks really weird and strange. People say that must be what Hell looks like right there. And so there's a couple other ways it could have got a name, but that was one of them. And so anyway, ended up being called Hell. So a couple more pictures I got here with here's a picture of me with two babes in Hell. How about that? But that's another whole video. We'll have to do that on another one. We don't have enough time to talk about that. So let's keep moving on. Here's a picture of the post office in Hell. And they do that because you can send postcards out to people, so, and they receive a postcard from and say, this is from Gigmaster from Hell, so just kind of like a little fun thing. And we sent a few out. Here's a picture of the gift shop in Hell that you can go in there and the devil's in there and all. They got pictures and all. Here's a couple more pictures just showing where you can get your picture taken with your face in a mural of the devil and stuff like that. But it's just fun. Just have a good time and laugh. And that's about all it was. But anyway, that's enough about Hell, isn't it? Y'all heard enough about Hell? Let's move on to something else. All right, let's move on to this week's Figure It Out. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and talk about some of the rules and regulations of the little game I got going on here. Check it out. All right, everybody, I created this episode of Figure It Out just for fun. Take your mind off the world and all your troubles and try to figure it out. And what is Figure It Out? Well, this is a little thing what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide you with a picture. Now, the picture could be taken with one of my digital microscopes, where I got two of them. One goes from up to 300 times, 0 to 300. That one goes from 500 times to 1,000 times. So, depending on which one I use, I probably won't tell you which one I use unless I give it to you in a clue. But we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, things look totally different when you magnify it down. It's crazy how much difference it makes when you look at, oh, yeah, that's a so-and-so. But when you magnify it down and only see a little piece of it, you don't always know what it is. And I'm still evolving to, sometimes I may do, where in the world is the Gigmaster? And I'll have a picture showing an area. That might be one too. Figure it out. So anyway, it's evolving, just having fun, getting y'all to kind of figure it out. And y'all been really good. Some of the previous ones I've done, man, 2 hours somebody's got. But I did do one that took a little bit longer sometimes. So it's a lot of fun doing that. And the prizes will change. Sometime if you get the right answer, you'll get a Gigmaster, like maybe a face mask. or maybe a relic. I don't know. We're kind of evolving on that too, and a sticker too. I got some Gigmaster stickers here. Could get a Gigmaster sticker too. But and sometime what I'll do is just do a random selection winner. That way everybody has a chance instead of trying to rack your brains. You just kind of just have fun. So I will do some random selections, and sometimes I do both. So yeah, we're just still evolving, having fun. See what we can come up with. All right, let's see. Couple more things real quick. One guess. I look for one guess unless I add another clue. After 24 hours, if nobody's got the correct answer, I will put another clue down. You don't have to risk your first clue and your first answer. You just put the second one down, no problem. Somebody had asked that question one time. But anyway, I think that's going to do it. One answer. Got to be in the U.S. so I can mail your prize out. Got to be a U.S. Because it's way crazy trying to mail overseas. Anyway, I think that's going. One answer per person. And those of you that go on adventures with me that might know the answer, you cannot play because I might be saying, "Hey, I'm gonna use this in one of my episodes. Y'all remember it, y'all get it." So I can't do that. And I want your answer to match my answer, pretty much the same. It could be reversed words or something, but it's got to be almost identical to what I'm looking for because sometimes multiple answers can be right, but you got to get the Gigmaster's answer. All right, well, I appreciate everybody playing along with me, and I hope you have fun doing it. You've been really good so far. All right, let's move on to the episode right here. All right, this week I should just put a black screen and say, where is the Gigmaster? But I can't do that. I got to give you a little something. Actually, this is going to be a pretty good clue, actually, I think, unfortunately. But I'm going to show a picture. I'll put it up there now. And it's of a fort. And it's I'm just going to show the one wall of a fort somewhere. And that's all I'm going to say. It took you 2 hours before to get the answer. Let's see how long it takes this time. Y'all know what I'll do is, nobody guesses it. I will put another clue out 24 hours later and give you another chance. And you can guess again. But if you don't see a clue come out on tomorrow, then somebody got it. You know it. But anyway, I appreciate everybody playing the game along with me. And if you have any other ideas for another game you want to play or some other things you want to try on the Gigmaster channel, let me know. Alright, well, I'm going to close out here. Don't forget, though, you got to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. Don't forget to do that. Alright, let's put a... I'll try to put another picture at the end here. Maybe. Let me see if I can crop one and put it in there, because I don't want to give too much away. Alright, appreciate everybody playing along with me. Here they come.